Hello everyone. We are here at Comprehensive Fitness Studio situated at Ladenla Road. आज हाम्रो यहाँनिर एउटा फिटनेस पार्टी नै भनौँ, एउटा इन्टरेक्टिभ सेसन विथ श्वेता मेहता उहाँ हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँ चाहिँ हाम्रो एउटा फिटनेस आइकन अफ द कन्ट्री पनि हुनुहुन्छ। बिङ अ लेडी शी इज सो सुपर स्ट्रङ। वी आर रियली इन्स्पायर्ड बाई हर है एन्ड हर फिटनेस रेजिम एन्ड वाट एभर सी डज फर हर सेल्फ। अनि आज हाम्रो यहाँ सुब्रमणि हाम्रो सर हुनुहुन्छ, उहाँ पनि यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ। सो आज चाहिँ के हुँदैछ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ यहाँ चाहिँ उहाँसँग चाहिँ हाम्रो वी आर ह्याभिङ अ इन्टरेक्टिभ सेसन अबाउट फिटनेस, हेल्थ, डायट, के खानु के नखानु। अहिलेको जमानामा वी हेभ टु बी भेरी केयरफुल। कतिवटा डिजिजेस हेभ बिकम सो ग्लोबल लाइक डायबिटिज, हाई बिपी, थाइरोइड। सो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि पनि अहिले हामी धेरै कन्सियस भइरहेको छौँ। आइ एम भेरी लकी टु बी अ पार्ट अफ इट। नाउ आई वान्ट सर टु स्पिक समथिङ अबाउट इट।
Thank you so much, Priya ma'am. Especially today we are super excited to have Shweta Mehta with us, and she's not only a fitness icon but MTV Roadies winner too, and it's an honor to have her in Darjeeling and to have a iconic figure in Darjeeling to explain about fitness. Now the main thing is we are trying to promote fitness in the hills through training, through nutrition programs, through learning. So our main focus is teaching exercise science and to train. So this is an opportunity for you to come and train with a celebrity and see how they train and learn from them. So I don't want to take up too much time. I want to hand over the mic to Ms. Shweta Mehta. Could you say a few words?
First of all, thank you so much, Darjeeling, for the warm welcome, and I really appreciate and congratulate Mr. Sukra, who has taken this initiative. Fitness has really become the most, important part of our life. No matter what profession you are in, no matter what you're doing, fitness has to have in your lifestyle. So I'm here with him to talk about it, if you really want to understand science, he's there. If you want to talk in layman language, I'm there. We are there to help you guys. What is best for you? What do you like? How can you, what you can eat according to your food availability and food taste. What kind of exercises you should do. It can be bodyweight exercises, it can be weight training, it can be just jogging, it can be just cardio. So we are there to help you. We'll try to motivate as much as we can. We'll try to encourage you. We'll try to break those myths you have about fitness, about food, about diet. That's all, we are there to just help you guys. We really want Darjeeling people to stay healthy, and I got to know that it's the first one-of-kind event happening in Darjeeling. I hope that I can provide as much knowledge as I can, provide as much boost I can to you guys, and that's all. Thank you so much for having me here. It's really a pleasure.
So I would rather, we had a morning session. I realized that there is something which you want to know rather than we keep on telling you. He's always there anyways. So I would love to answer if you have some questions about exercises, about fitness, and in a layman language. Shall we start that way? What do you want me to talk about? Then I'll talk about something which you have questions. There was this lady, she has like so many questions.
Apart from lifting weights, I wanted to know a few exercises that I can do at home or anywhere.
There are so many, honestly. How you can split it, think about it. You can do upper body exercises, then it comes push-ups, pull-ups, basic exercise. I know it's a little difficult, but once you start, you can actually, it's a compound exercise. You can work on more body parts, more than one body part at a time. Push-ups, pull-ups. And if not that, you can do squats, lunges, and a lot of toe touchings, a lot of stretches. I can tell you about the exercises after this question and answer sessions. I will give you a list of 10 to 15 exercises you can do whenever you want. You can split your workout, morning workout, one day you can do upper body, next day you can do lower body, and you can keep on doing alternate way. Every day you can do that, not a problem. There are certain things you have to take care of. Warm up, cool down, lower back exercises, lower back strengthening exercises. You should perform every day. Men, women, doesn't matter. I promote in such a way that exercises for men are same, as for men. There's no difference. Jumps and cardios are as much important for guys as women. Same way women should lift. Women and men should do similar kind of exercises to have a proper body and strength and flexibility and endurance and agility and strength, everything. So for you, the answer is squats, lunges, push-ups, pull-ups, are the main exercises. And step-ups. Step-ups are also very good exercise. You can take a chair or you can take a bed and do step-ups. It's a very good exercise. Maybe you have to carry your baby all the time. Plus you do yoga. You still have back pain.
I still have this.
Yes, because your back muscles are not strong. For that you have to do resistance training. You know cat and camel stretches?
Yes, I do that.
That you should do. Superman exercises and good morning. So good morning is what you do with the weights. Even Superman you can do with the weight. Just take 2.5 kg plate or maybe 1.25 kg or maybe 1 kg 1 liter water bottle. When you do Superman you just lift that. And good morning. Good mornings is this. You have to do that. You know, and you have to do all these things along your weight resistance training you can. You have to build your back muscles slowly. There is no shortcut. It will take months. You have to do a lot of low body exercises. Alright, so for fat loss, you should do compound exercises. With doing ab exercises, you will never get abs. You have to drop fat from your belly section and you can remove fat. There is no spot reduction. You can't do a lot of ab exercises to get abs. You can't do a lot of arm exercises to reduce fat in your arms. Everybody has somewhere fat deposit, somewhere. It can be thighs, we have a lot of cellulite there, or maybe arms, or maybe bellies, everybody complains about belly. So fat loss happens, fat goes from overall body. There is no spot reduction, you have to understand. And to reduce fat, compound exercises are the best exercises. Again, squats, pull-ups, push-ups, because you're using more than one body part. With stuff, and do not just run behind cardio. With the weight training, you can burn 43% extra body fat. Much faster than cardio. And you should not perform a lot of cardio. The reason is cardio is not for fat loss, it's for your heart health. You should do for your heart. But for fat loss, it's all about food and it's all about resistance training. See, the thing is, our ancestors used to do different things because they used to do work differently. Now we just keep sitting all the time. Most of us, we have desk jobs and we are on phone most of the time. That's why we are cervical, because our neck is always on our phone. Earlier we used to, I don't know if you remember, whenever we used to go for computer classes, computer has to have a pattern to your eyes, right in front of our eyes. Nowadays everybody is on their phone for hours and hours, we don't even realize. So if the lifestyle has changed, then we have to add fitness, we have to eat clean food. We can't survive on the food which we used to have. Earlier food used to have a lot of carbs in it, a lot of fat in it. Now we have to balance everything. So what do you have before you work out, what do you have post-workout, what do you have in morning, what do you have in bed. You should, plan according to your requirements. That's all. So you know everything. Wrap up.
Fat loss, which is better? Doing cardio every day for an hour or?
No, I would say do weight training every day.
Apart from weight training?
Yes. So you should do cardio 10 to 15 minutes after your weight training. That's the best way to.
Do we do intense cardio or is it just?
HIIT is always best. High intensity interval training.
Okay.
It's always best. Because these days people have less time. You just do 6 to 7 sprints in 15 minutes. 1 minute running, 1 minute walk, 1 minute running, 1 minute walk. You can see the difference in 5 days. You may not see the difference in your weight, but you will definitely see an inch difference, the size difference, or you will feel lighter. You have to stay active. And a lot of grains make you feel heavy. That's why we say that reduce your carbs. Don't skip, just reduce it. That's the best time to eat whatever you like the most. I always say my cookies for post-workout, I'm being honest. Whatever you like the most and you feel it's unhealthy, you can have your, as post-workout. Generally we take instantly absorbing food. You can take high glycemic index food. For example, white rice, potatoes, sugar, fruits. That's the best time to eat.
There's a lot of variation nowadays, like one body part a day, 2 body parts a day. Then there is upper body and lower body discussion. Which is the best?
Bodybuilding is never about wrong and right. It's always about discussion. Your body may respond to, maybe your body recovers faster than his body. He may just do 1 muscle a day. You may do 4 muscles a day, maybe 2 in the morning, 2 in the night. Then you have to find it out. how much you can take. Everything is okay until you're fine and there is no injury. Do proper warm-ups, do proper cool-down. If you have time, you can perform. There's no problem. But again, I perform one body part a week sometimes. But then when I do, I kill it. Like 2 hours, I'll do just one body part. And then I won't perform throughout the week. So it depends. You have to do, I would rather say, plan your weekly, every week plan your workout. Either split it, like half, sometimes people do posterior differently, anterior differently. Like back body completely different, front body completely different, and upper body completely different, lower body completely different. It depends. Or you can do mix and match, back and chest, and then back and biceps, chest and triceps, shoulder and triceps. Just make sure that you are covering all the muscles in 1 week. Just plan it and just try. This week you can plan this way, another week you can plan different way, and then you see which is the best. You have to find out. The trainers can help you with the posture, they can help you with the food, but how your body is recovering, that you have to find out. Take breakfast heavy and then lunch okay, and then dinner very light. Because people used to eat 3 times, because the jobs were like that. Now it's not like that. Now we want you to split your meals, have at least 4 to 5 meals, not too heavy, because if I tell you have heavy breakfast, you may really have double the meal. Heavy means it can have extra calories, little extra calories, like 50 extra calories, maybe 10 to 15 almonds extra. But it doesn't mean that you have to have really heavy breakfast. That will make you lazy the whole day, because you're not doing any physical activity after that.
Do carbs also help in muscle building?
That he can answer better if you have to understand the science. But carbs are important, yes. See, until unless you are on high fat diet, so I'll explain this way in layman language. A car you're running on petrol, 1 car you're running on diesel. So you generally don't put in the diesel car, you won't put petrol. So when you take too much of carbs and too much of fat, that's not good for your health. But if you're on high protein diet, you need carbs. If you're on high fat diet, then you don't need carbs. Both have the different mechanism of building muscle. You have to understand which diet you are on. If you mix too much, then you will never be able to achieve your goals.
What are the good protein diets or vegetarian, high protein diets?
Very less. You have to be very careful. You can have paneer, you can have soya, but I won't suggest soya too much. Soya once in a while you can have. Paneer is good, but then again there is a lot of fat in it. So you have to see if you're taking 2 meals of protein, then you really cannot have fat from any other source. So if you're on paneer diet, you have to measure your food, not too much, you can't overeat. And then there are other food like grains, rajma and dal and besan and all that. Vegetarians should eat less to maintain their protein intake. Because whatever source you have for protein, that source will also have other things, like a lot of carbs in it or a lot of fat in it. So you have to manage. That's why it's difficult for vegetarians. It's just difficult, but it's not impossible. And I really won't mind suggesting you protein powders because it's required. I'm not here to promote proteins, but we need it. We don't have sources. We can't help it.
Like, can I take protein powder?
Yes.
Because I don't lift weights. So
That's okay. See, protein is a supplement. It's not for people who lift. It's a supplement. If your body requires, you're just getting it from some other source than your food. It's not bad. It's not bad.
If your muscle is getting pulled, then you have the tendency to get not cramps, you have that stretch marks, or you have that tendency to think that the फट जाएगा muscle ligament tear is there.
ऐसा कब होता है? Like when do you feel that कि फट जाएगा?
No, you have that. People think in a way that they have thought. I've read something saying that when you push your muscle too much and it stretches and the body cannot take it.
Generally, muscle building happens by breaking the previous muscles. You know that? Initially, internally it happens that way. I think he will tell you better, the science behind it. Muscle toot ke hi banta. But what you are talking about, ki fat jayega, that is maybe you're feeling the pain while lifting. Is that what you're talking about?
No. The ligament tear, what is it? What happens due to muscles?
That I'll explain.
Shweta, one question. People drink coffee or BCAA before their workouts. So what is, I mean, both are...
No. Caffeine gives you that hit. It makes you more energetic and more active. BCA is a recovery thing. It's amino acids.
So
you can take pre-workout, but that may not give you energy to work. BCA does not give energy. It's for recovery.
So
it's like electrolytes. When you are feeling, it just keep you filled during the workout.
So is it okay for anybody to take BCAA or?
The first supplement should be protein for recovery. And if you are increasing your workout times, you're increasing your physical activities, then you can take for recovery. If you're really feeling it hard to recover and you're lifting much more than you have ever done, BCA can be second supplement, not the first. First, I think you should just stick to protein.
And what is the myth about whey proteins? Like, if too much of whey leads to nausea and vomiting?
First of all, this too much is not too much. You will take according to your goal requirement. With protein, you have to take a lot of water. Because yes, it's a outside source. You need a lot of water with that. And what other thing you said? What happens with you? Lot of protein.
Excessive of whey.
Excessive anything is bad. Excessive anything is bad. But to be honest, there is no science which says that protein is too much for the body. Actually, there is no study. It's still a controversial thing. Excess of protein doesn't do anything to your body. If you're drinking a lot of water, again, water has to be there.
Water balance has to be there.
Otherwise, protein is not harmful. If you go back and study in books, see, the thing is, do not keep on reading Googles and forums. Those people are not educated and not certified. They just discuss. It's their personal experience. If you have to learn something, then read books. And there is nothing but excessive protein.
Now, the deadlift movement, we just do the basics, okay? Simple deadlift movement.
What's the wrong one?
Yeah, the wrong movement is like this, okay? When a person is doing a deadlift, okay, this is what generally happens in a deadlift. Okay, the wrong movement is when the back rounds like this. Okay, the back is rounding. Okay, he's putting his chest in, his shoulders are in, and his back is rounded. Now, in this position, there is 99% he's going to have a spine injury. So what we do is, we correct it by pushing our knees in, the butt goes out, and then as we breathe in, we tighten this and stand straight. Okay, this is a correct position for deadlift. Okay, now I don't want to get into the technical muscle part and all that. So again, we will do the deadlift movement correctly. Correct form will be this. Okay, the weight has to travel close to the body. The weight cannot go far ahead. Okay, the closer to the body, the center of gravity is lower, and it becomes easier to lift it also. Okay, and as he lifts, okay, his chest is held, his neck is aligned, his spine is neutral, everything is neutral. So this is the best position for deadlift. Okay, see, the mistakes that happen in a lunge is when the knee travels inward. Okay, this is the problem. When the knee is traveling, suppose, inward like this. Okay, you're putting the angle of this meets at a different angle. So what happens, you're putting tremendous pressure on your patella or knee joint. So what we do is, the correct way to do it is, the knee has to align with the toe. Okay, and his body is held, you can hold it straight also, a slight inclination is also allowed. But too much inclination, this forward movement is not allowed. Okay, so this will actually serve as a guidance. If you keep your back straight, it will be easier for you to perform. Then he does one lunge. Okay, perfect. Then he goes down. Okay. He changes leg, change leg. Okay, the same movement. Now if you see his knee and toe alignment, okay, his back is neutral and then he stands. Now he is using quadriceps or thigh muscle to work. Now this is a very good exercise not only for the thigh muscle, it helps your glutes also. Okay, your butt also gets tighter and stronger. So this movement is actually done like this. Now you can do a variation or a different version of this exercise. You can do either front lunges or you can do back lunges. or jumping lunges. I think Shweta ma'am is
I
well
think all of
for
them.
jumping lunges.
I'll tell you all kind of lunges, and you can't escape lunges if you really want good legs. You have to do this, girls, boys, and if your legs are strong, you can actually lift much more even for the upper body. So even if you don't like, you have to perform squats and lunges and deadlifts. They're very important. These are the back lunges, and this is reverse. This is trap. This is diagonal. And you can do, to make it more challenging, and switch. So, you keep on building strength. Start with the reverse lunging, that's the safest. You can avoid any kind of knee pain. Once you're comfortable with the reverse, and you can, to start with, you can hold something and do it. Do not take support to come up. This is just to balance. Do not take support and come up. This is how you can make it with. And start with reverse, this is the best. Then you can do front. And if you're more comfortable, you can do walking. And then on cardio days, on HIIT days, you can do switch. And if you're comfortable even with this, then you can perform this. And further, you can add weights. So it's called suitcase lunges when you hold dumbbells and then perform. You can take a barbell. 1, 2, 3. Give these shoes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push-ups, straight. Girls can go on knees if you want. Ready? Straight. 1.
Girls, on the knee.
2, 3.
Go down, come on.
4.
Nice. 5. 6. Very nice. 7. Control, come on. 8. Come on. 9.
10. Single leg. Same leg. 2. Same leg. 3. 4. Backward. 5. Reverse. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Change your leg. 2. 3. 4. 5.
Perfect. Nice one. Come on.
7. 8. 9. 10. 5 more. 4. 3.
2. Control it down.
15 push-ups.
Go down.
Faster. Start. 1, 2,
Come on, control.
3.
Go.
4.
Nice. Come on.
Come on.
5.
6.
7. 8. 9. 10. Good job. 11. 4 more.
12. 13. More down. Come on.
3.
Nice. Come on.